right, we're continuing on, and this is going to be number 3 in our series of how to design a great training program and turn you into a training guru. The third point that I'd suggest, third key, is you drive. You know, we talked about getting them doing and active and how to do that. Now you're going to drive their attention. See, you can't assume you got their attention. You got to drive their attention. Their attention. You got to drive their effort. And what these two wind up to be is their commitment to paying attention to this, to the whole process. Their attention and the effort they make is what they put into it. You know, that comes from their commitment. And so you drive that how? You can drive that with, you don't just hope, I wish they were more committed. No, you have to drive it. See, teaching, running a good training program, you have to make things happen. You can't sit up there stiff, spitting out words and expect them to get it. You've got to essentially make them learn it. So how do you can do that? Here's what you can do. You can use competition. You can use races. And that's competition against each other. You can use awards. Awards and other kinds of recognition. Have you noticed the military, what people will do? Military people, West Point, very solid, highly educated, very disciplined, very mature, chasing ribbons. And you notice how proud those generals are of their ribbons? They earned those dadgum ribbons. They use them at the Boy Scout, Girl Scout, Cub Scout. They use them at Weight Watchers. They use them at the Alcoholics Anonymous, all these anonymous programs. They use them everywhere. Why can't you? You know why? You can. It's just, are you thinking about it? Well, this is a wake-up call for you. Use this stuff. Competition. You can get them competing against themselves. Personal best. And when you get into the new records, the competition comes in with the most in a day, most in a week, most in a month. And then you turn it into races where you have, see, races have what? What do races have? Deadlines. So you put a deadline. Clock is ticking. It's easier to get focus and keep focus when you got specific things and you got the clock is ticking. It's your job as the leader, trainer, person in charge to come up with this stuff to make it an adventure. Another thing is awards. Make it worthwhile. It can be a plaque. It can be plaques. It can be clothing, T-shirts, jackets, caps. All these things are fantastically fun. What it does, it puts, if you put this, you can take the lazy approach. See, the lazy approach is you have a class, you sit them in there, and, you give them a test at the end and then move them on through. But you turn it in, it's not going to stick. They're not going to stay with it. They're not going to use it. But if you teach this way, you're making it fun. All of the races, the competition, that's stretchy. You're getting them to stretch. You're getting them to use it, to think about it. The recognition. See, all of these ribbons, it's more than just a little funny game. What by the military, U.S. military, the Navy, Army, Air Force, by having these ribbons, it shows what is important. And not only what is important, but at what level you've got to. It's not that you do it, but you've got to do it at a certain level. And when you do a certain thing at a certain level, well, they're going to give you recognition. And that symbolizes you stand out from the crowd. So, folks, these are things you can use to really make your training program pop. That's number 3. I've got 3 more, and we'll do those. Get into those on the next video.